Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English speaking session. And tonight we brought here a new guest, which for me will be a special one. And I'd like to leave her opportunity to introduce herself for you. So, hello, friend. How are you doing? And can you introduce yourself? Because it's the first time you are here. Feel free to say, who are you? And how are you doing? And also, how is your English? How long you have been studying? Tell me about yourself, just a resume.
Hello, Alexsandro. Hi, guys who are watching this. My name is Fran. I'm 27 years old. I'm married. I have three cats. I love cats. And I like to read books. I like to listen to music almost all the time. I like to watch I like to watch movies and then things like that. And I'm okay right now. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. The pleasure is all mine, to be honestly. Honestly, people don't know, but we already had some meetings together, and that's the first time that we decided recording to introduce you for our listeners here, for our viewers. I think that you're gonna like this YouTube channel. This is a place for everyone to understand that it's possible to learn English. And again, your English is awesome. I was willing to record this video because I'd like to show your English for the other ones, and maybe they will have a lot of things to say in the comments below also. But without further ado, we are here to practice speaking skills, and I brought some topics for discuss with you. And again, those topics was picked up from the IELTS website, and those questions will be probably or already was asked on the IELTS app exams. I think it will be good for our practicing. Okay, so are you ready to do
Okay,
that?
I'm ready.
Fala pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Alexsandro aqui para trazer uma notícia muito bacana. Eu estou abrindo a oportunidade daquelas pessoas que querem estudar inglês comigo no meu grupo privado para entrar em contato comigo através do WhatsApp, se você está vendo esse vídeo, e também pode entrar em contato comigo através das mídias sociais, deixando seu comentário aqui na descrição. Pessoal, minhas aulas acontecem 2 vezes por semana e é muito bacana. Eu trago muitos arquivos e materiais para vocês estudar, explico para vocês alguns significados de verbos, frases, phrasal verbs, e assim por diante, pronomes, dentre outros. De uma vez por todas você aprenderá, entenderá e vai usar tudo o que você aprendeu. Já gostou? Então, por apenas R$ 150 mensais, você consegue entrar nesse privado grupo de estudantes de inglês e aprender inglês, assim como essa galera que você está vendo aqui está aprendendo. Então, o que você está esperando? Vamos começar a estudar inglês?
Let's get started. So the first topic will be timing. So let's talk about timing. It's being late acceptable in your culture?
Oh, I think Brazilian people it's is used to being late sometimes. I have some people in my family that don't. I think that they don't have a watch because they're already late for their appointments. So
Yeah, seems to be
I
common.
think yeah, I think in our culture is very common.
Yeah, I have the same opinion about that. I should say I don't like it. You know, I'm the type of person. If
Me
I,
neither. Me neither.
yeah, if I agree with you, if we have an appointment like 7 p.m. as we got today, and you were very, how can I say, you were very just in time. You sent me a message 10 minutes before, oh man, I had a problem. I would not be able. But turns out that we had the opportunity, we had the ability
Yeah.
to be here. But you know, talking about time, you were just in time. I could notice today, and I like these things as well. I have to, if I have an appointment for 7 p.m., I will be there, or at least I gonna give some topics or some excuses if it wasn't possible, you know.
Me too. One of my problems actually is that I came earlier to the place where I did up some appointment with some people, and the people are already late. Are always late.
Yeah.
And I'm always mad because I came earlier and I try to think, oh my God, I need to be late too. So I don't
Maybe
have this
maybe
problem,
it's,
you know?
yeah, like it's if you, I think that when people get late for some appointment with you, that means they are not apply the right values to your time or for you. I think
Yeah.
like it's disrespect, you know.
Yeah. One
Okay.
of the things I didn't like is when I do some appointment with some people. So, oh, you can by to my house today, and I'm ready. I'm doing dishes. I'm trying to make everything clean so the people came over, and the people cancel.
Oh, it happened already.
Oh, it's very bad
It
because
already
my
happened.
mind Yeah, always, always. And in my mind, this is a very huge problem because I was ready for it, you know?
Yeah, maybe we call off a lot of appointments or other things to do to be waiting for those person or for
Yeah.
those people, and they didn't come in, and but they told us they will come. And
And I was sad when I talked to you that I wasn't able to do this meeting because I think we had
a deal.
we had a deal, you know? And I was very sad and I forgot. I thought, oh my God, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I'll do it.
Yeah, I must be honestly that at the time when you sent me a message, I was at the bakery store, in front of the bakery store in my car, because I arrived by motorcycle and I just changed clothes because it was raining a lot here
Yeah.
when I arrived, and that's good. I hope São Paulo is raining as well. Is that raining right now?
It'll start to rain. I
Wow,
saw it on the app.
that's cool. That's cool. Because I'm
Yeah.
telling about that because we have a lot of wildfires, happen in our states.
Here too. Same.
Oh, okay. But as we were talking, I was at the big store. I was about to buy some breads to take a breakfast, and breakfast not to take a coffee, I should say.
Yeah.
And at that time, I saw your message. Oh, I was running, I was running because I was almost late, and I was with my
Yeah.
son in my car, and but I got your message, and oh, okay, she just call off. Maybe I can just rest now. uh,
But we made it. We made it. It's
yeah,
okay.
that's good. That's good. And the next question, are you ever late for appointments? Have you ever been late for appointments?
Oh my God. The times I've been late is just because I woke up I don't know the word.
You lost in time? You was like lost in
You're
time?
yeah, I was lost in time. You know, my phone battery was off and then I didn't hear the alarm. Yeah, things like that. But I'm not usual to this. I like to be
Just
at
in time.
point,
Yeah,
just in time.
great. That's very good. Also, I would like to say it happens with me. I was in the army at that time. And
Mm.
yeah, I was in the army, and to get better yet, things could be, things always can be worse. And at that time
Yeah.
I was late. I wake up with the sunshine on the window, and it
Oh
was
my
like
God.
almost 9 a.m. But I had to be at the headquarters of the army here closer to our house. I had to be there 7 a.m. And I wake up almost
Oh
9
my God.
a.m. at home. Girl, you
Oh
have
my
no idea
God.
how scared. That was I should say the worst ever day that I wake up later. And after that, I apply myself to not being late. I'm
It
very,
became a trauma.
yeah, yeah. And I pick at that time I was like younger. I used my bicycle to go to the army, and I took 20 minutes, 25 minutes to arrive there after I be ready, dress out and things like that. And it was scary. And I thought, oh, I will be in the jail on the army today because, yeah, because if you, it was even worse. It
There's
was,
a rule for this. Is
yeah,
it?
yeah, it was a rule.
Oh,
You shouldn't be
because
late because if you do it without any warning, probably you can be put in the jail for 10 days.
oh my God.
Yeah, 10 days.
I
The jail
didn't
is
realize it was so serious.
yeah, it is. And just to, to reinforce that you must to be on the time. If you agree for someone to be at 7, you should be there at 7. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
That's cool. I learn a lot. I learn a lot. I develop myself. Let's
Yeah.
change the question. What type of excuses do you think are right for lateness? Like if I wasn't be able to be there, which type of excuses you expect it to receive?
Oh, that someone died, that had an accident, that had something fatal to
The
be a
hurricane,
good. Yeah, the hurricane, a fire, like you
a
told.
wildfire happened.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
wildfire because I'm very dramatic at this. So I think it's better to have a good excuse. I have some friends that forgot they have a meeting with me. And
Really
at the time,
forgot.
And at the
That's
time,
I don't
yeah,
know
that's
what type of feelings I will have. Maybe angry. I should
I
be.
was very angry about it. That's because I have to be at the time. I don't want to be late because I think to make plans. I think to make everything organized, you know? And I think the excuses have to be a big one.
Yeah, have to be a deepest one, or maybe I should say a minute one. And I let me ask another question. Have you ever forgot someone appointment, or it just happened with you from someone
No,
else?
I'm too anxious for that.
Okay.
Uh, when I have to meet someone, it's a big day. It's a big moment of my life. So
Yeah.
I'm very committed to that.
Yeah, great. And you know, anxiety exists for a good reason because if you like, let's suppose if we are about to get a new job and we have a time to get at the new job, new office or things like that, and if you were not given like just a right importance for that. Let's suppose you were, I'll be there. Okay, that's okay. I'll be there. I must be there 7 p.m., 7 a.m. Okay. I will wake up without problem. I will not even put my cell phone to alarm me because I will wake up by myself. You know, things will be a little bit more lazy, a little bit more things. So there are
Yeah,
certain types of emotions that we have that sometimes help us, like fear. I do believe that
yeah,
fear is a very good thing, not excess, of course. We must to,
yeah.
equalize
I think
it.
everything that has an excess is a bad thing.
Yeah,
But anxiety, it's a way to our body says that we're in danger. It's a way that our body says that we have to be careful. Fear is a thing that we need to do not cross the street without looking at the cars, you know, to
great,
not
great
get
point.
hit by a car.
I use that a
So,
lot. I use those expression a lot. People, when I will provide trainings, for instance, for like safe at heights, safe at heights, people that work like above 2 meters of height, they must be trained. They can't do it without training. And the minimum hour training is 8 hours. So I must provide 8 hours of training for those people who will work above 2 meters of height. Uh,
oh my God, it's a
maybe
dangerous
20,
job.
yeah, maybe 20, maybe 30 meters or 30 meters, okay. But 2 meters above, you already need to be trained. And there were some people say, I have no fear about heights, I have no fear about heights. I'm really,
That's a
how can I say?
problem.
Yeah, you got,
He's
you
a
got.
psycho. He's a
Exactly, exactly. I told something like that. I said, I asked the question. I'd like to ask a question, guys. Before we get started this tournament, I must have a question. I must have an answer for you. Who, which will be here on this room right now, does not have fear of heights? Who? Let me know. Raise your hands. And they, oh yeah, I'm here. I have no fear. Oh, I'm a really
Then leave it,
man.
please.
Yeah, I told
Leave the
them,
room.
okay, so those who raise up their hands, please go to the HR and tell them that you will not get the certificate, they're certified, you will not be certified for me.
Oh my
They,
God.
yeah, they look at me scared and I'm kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just telling, yeah, I'm
I
just,
believed you.
yeah,
I thought I thought you were being serious.
yeah, I told them, guys, I'm just telling you that because you must know fear can't save your life.
Yeah,
Fear will
fear can
save your
save a
life
lot.
sometimes. I'm fear. I'm an instructor, so I can't do that. I can work at heights. I train others to do, but I myself have fear of heights. Honestly, I just will rely on a good equipment, a good training, and a good team to work with me. Then I will rely on my team and my equipment. I will work at height without problem. But even though I will have fear,
Yeah,
great.
me too.
Now, the next one will be, how do you feel when someone is late for an appointment with you? You already told us about that. You told that
Yeah,
there were some people
I
that
did a
even
spoiler. Sorry,
forgot.
guys.
Yeah, you even were forgot about others, people from an appointment. So again, can you repeat? How did you felt about that?
Very disappointed, very, very angry because I don't like when people don't give the real importance, the real they're not committed as I am. I don't like when people are not committed as I am.
Yeah, you were right.
And that makes me really very bad, very bad.
No, you are right, totally right. I couldn't agree more. Probably I will do the same. I will be the same thing. At least mad, at least mad. Now, let's just to ask the latest question. I was preparing for her, but let's see what we can brought for today's assistants, today's viewers. I'd like to ask you, where is your hometown? Let's talk about maps and geography. And where is your hometown? Do you know, like, you don't need it to say on the corner of the sea, on the corner of the street, Y and Z. You can say just state, city, and if you will, neighbor. Where is your hometown?
Okay, I live in São Paulo. I live in Osasco, is a city. And I live in, I think the name of the neighborhood is, the neighbor is Jardim, California.
Ah, okay. Great. We
It's
have
like
Jardim,
California
California.
garden.
Yeah, but as I got correct some times ago, I think some months ago, I got correct for one of our viewers here. He answered, I was making a video. I don't know if you ever heard, if you watch it, but if you don't, you totally should. I made a video, record a video on a university here, but in Portuguese, this university was called Universidade Livre. But in English, I tried to translate it as University of Freedom, and it wasn't like that. And I call it like this two, three times on the middle of the video. And the guy corrected, oh, Alexsandro, it was a great video, man. I really like it. Congratulations. But if the name of the university are you speaking about was in Brazilian language, like in Portuguese, you can call, how is it called in Portuguese? Because it's a Portuguese university.
Yeah, we don't have to translate. I was joking when I say it California garden. I was
Yeah,
joking
no,
because
I just reminded, I just
yeah,
remind.
because names we don't need to translate. My name is Fran in Brazil. Some people will call me Fran because they're used to it in other countries, but it's always Fran.
Yeah, I got you, but I just forgot that. I don't know, maybe that video, I just forgot that, and I recorded the whole video calling the University of Freedom. And I even put the name of the video. And after that, the guy correct me and I changed it and I asked, okay, man, thanks. But
At
that's
least
it.
you tried.
Yeah, I
You
tried.
tried your best.
Yeah, but that's how we learn. We learn about our mistakes. We learn with our mistakes, and that's it.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
Well, let me tell about my hometown. I live in Araucária, which is located in the state of Paraná, in the south part of Brazil also. And the neighbor which I'm living in is called Tindiquera. It's quite hard to say, Tindiquera.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
can translate that.
yeah. I wouldn't try. I will not try translate anything more after this video.
You did
So
your lessons.
what was it like to growing up there? So asking again, did you growing up on this a neighbor that you told us about, or another part? If you do, what was it like?
I didn't grow in this neighbor, but it's a close neighbor. Is near in the same city. But the neighbor that I grew up, it was a very good neighbor. I'd like to be on the street playing with some another kids because there are a lot of kids on the street that I was born and raised, and I think it's a good place to live. When I met my husband, we moved to another place near his house, and then I found out that living in Osasco is a good place. I have to leave my city
It's always like
to,
that.
yeah, to know this is a great city to live. And now I have an apartment here, you know.
Again, I will give an I'll give like a spoiler here. As you are a psychologist, you know exactly what it is. Like sometimes we must to live to give the right value. Sometimes we must to live to see that it wasn't so bad and things like
Yes.
that. And it happened in almost everything in your life, every area. Just it's quite
Yeah.
hard. Our life isn't so easy. But if it was, how it wasn't be funny. That's we must to have adrenaline. We must to face
Yeah.
challenges, and
There are so many
okay,
challenges.
okay, could not be so many challenges, but we had to face.
Just a few, it'll be good.
Yeah, they are. I don't know who set up everything, but they exaggerate a little bit. But okay, my life is good.
Yeah,
And
me
yeah,
too.
I wasn't, I should say, I was born in Curitiba, which is the capital of the city, and I moved on for Araucaria, which is 15 to 20 kilometers away from Curitiba. It's closer, it's like metropolitan area. And
Yeah.
I was growing up there. I grew up in Curitiba, and I think that it was very good. I think, again, it was more related to the time that we were a child. Like,
Yeah,
I
everything
was born
seemed
in
perfect.
90. Yeah, I was born in 19. So 90s was like the perfect era to raising a child. I think so because I spent my whole day playing on the streets. I just arrived from school and I go to streets for my friend's house and I stayed with them all day long. I just came back to home at the time, like at night to dinner, things like that.
Me too.
It was a
My
funny
mom,
thing.
my mom used to be pissed about it because
So
I
do
always
I.
forgot the
So
time
do mine. So do mine.
to be home.
That's cool. That's cool. And what kinds of things can visitor do to your country? Or let me reformulate this question. What kinds of things can visitors to your hometown go and see? What should they go? Where should they go? Sorry, and what could they see if they were like traveling? They would be a tourist in your city. Which things
Yeah.
would you recommend?
It's a funny thing because Osasco is known by their hot dogs. They
Really,
made very good hot dogs.
I'm a huge fan of it.
There are many types. There are types you can put in a plate, you know. There are types you can do with bacon with some many ingredients. They're very creative about it. And some people who are from outside are used to hot dogs being bread, sausage, ketchup, and anything
Like
else.
American one, the American hot dog.
Yeah, yeah. But here there are very famous hot dogs that even show up in TV shows.
I never heard
Osasco
about that.
is
Osasco.
yeah, Osasco.
Oh,
Put
cool.
in put it in Google. Search in Google Osasco hot dogs.
Great, great. I probably will do it because I really like hot dogs. I'm a huge fan on my house, but I'm the only one. My wife and my children doesn't like to. They rather prefer like I don't know how can I say hamburgers and things like that.
Yeah, yeah,
How can I say? X salada in Portuguese, I know that. But if you would
yeah.
translate that, maybe X
I
sauce.
think I think they have to say burger with salad.
Yeah,
I
burger
don't
with
I
salad.
don't think there's a name
Yeah, I
like
think it's
like
a
this.
Brazilian
We're very
thing.
creative.
Yeah,
We're very creative with names here.
yes, indeed. Okay, then let me see if you have. Okay, I think we finished already. Those were all the questions that I brought for tonight. And I think I should say that we made it. We talked about a lot of things. We practice our speaking skills. We warm up them and our abilities to speak about any topics. Like we discussed a lot about our neighbor, about food, about personal things, and so many other things related to career. I got so excited to be here tonight, and I do
Mhm.
believe that it was an amazing opportunity for me. And how about you? How do you feel right now about your English? And would like to say anything before we finish this conversation?
Oh, I have to say, guys, he tried to convince me because he think my English is better than I believe. So he said,
Indeed,
"Let's
it
record
is.
it so I can see." And I believe that I'm very good. I hope I'm very good.
For sure, you
But
will see.
thanks for inviting me. It was a great pleasure. I'm very happy to meet you, to have a people to conversation because it's an important thing to do when you
Sure.
want to be fluent. It's an important thing to do. So thanks
Yeah.
for the opportunity.
No, the pleasure was all mine. And again, I always say the phrase that I saw on CNN 10, which is a YouTube channel from news, 10 minutes in news. And I really like the phrase that the Corey Wire say something. Sometimes he says after finish the news, he said, guys, and remember, you are powerful than you know, and go outside and make someone else smile because you can be everything that someone is needed right now. So that is a very good
Yeah.
phrase. I really like it when he said because get my motivations on. I like the way he explained the news. And that's it for everyone who are watching us from the YouTube right now. I'd like to say, don't forget to subscribe, click on the thumbs up, leave in your comments below. I know sometimes we made mistakes, but that doesn't matter because if we think about our mistakes, maybe we can stop. We're going to stop to try to stop to improve. And mistakes is normal. It's part of the process. Everyone makes mistakes. Even the native speakers make mistakes. So don't be shy. Just start speaking from now. And if you'd like to see more opportunities to speak English and to practice speaking skills, or also to learn English, I'm going to leave the link below to a link. You're going to have an opportunity that we are preparing for you. So go here below on the description of this video and check it out, the link. I'm sure you're going to like it. So again, Fran, it was a pleasure, and I will stop this meeting